everyone, Helvi, and here we are back with volume 14 of Yu Yu Hakusho, and sorry I took a break off for manga on this channel. I've started a new job, and it's full-time. I've never been full-time before, so things are a bit, well, hopefully we're getting back in the swing of things, but right now my internet is actually out. So I don't know, this might be late, but yeah. I'm trying my best, okay? Yeah, Yu Yu Hakusho will be Sundays. I'm doing a new system. I'm gonna try a new system out where even if I miss a day, I'm not gonna try to like delay every other series to make up for the series that I missed. But so I'll just skip that and then go to the rest and just delay it for the week. Um, unless I can have the time to make up for it. Okay, I'm not going. I might make up for it myself, but I'm not going to delay another series in order to do that. So yeah, that's how it's going to be. And sometimes there are Yu Hakusho, and after Yu Hakusho, sometimes will be Hunter x Hunter. Um, and then Mondays will be Naruto. Tuesdays are Okairi Alice. Wednesdays, I believe for JoJo Wednesdays. Thursdays, I forgot what Thursdays are. I think One Piece, yes. And then Friday and Saturdays are, yes, Thursdays One Piece, and Fridays and Saturdays are off days. I might, we'll probably be doing a lot of these weekends is just recording like two videos recording two videos on like the on like Saturday and two videos on um Sundays because those are the days I'll have off. This is a set Monday through Friday work schedule. To help me, keep up with everything. But yeah, enough about that. Let's go into Yu Yu Hakusho. Yay! All right, we're getting into the chapter Black arc, or um what this translation would say is the Black chapter arc. This don't this doesn't really go into arc names. I think the only Viz manga I've seen do arc names is One Piece. One Piece, which has arcs on the side, which sometimes Viz's arc uh classification is a bit suspect, like with their New World arc. Which combines like 3 or 4 arcs, which probably shouldn't, but yeah. We're in Swarm City, 250,000 people, where evil hands are building a portal to the deepest darkness. And yeah, he's like on a boat in like this weird pond underground or something. Interesting. Um, yeah. So the or these guys are like, hey, leader Sensui, we're gonna make this hole between the demon world and the human world. But even when it's complete, the field will block. There's a powerful another force field that will stop the most powerful demons. Because he knows several shamans that can breach force fields. They won't be able to of any use. It's a special subspace barrier. So they want a guy who can remove a barrier like this. Yes, a guy who can rip dimensions apart. So he'll find someone because removing obstacles is a specialty. I wonder where we can find someone like that. Hmm. Okay. Yep. Hey, they got it brought uh Kaito back. Wait, Kaito. Wait, Kaito. Yes, Kaito. Uh, nice. Yeah, basically he really risks death when he if he ever breaks his taboo. Um, he had to test it beforehand. But yeah, so we have Kido, Kaito, and Gisawa. Why couldn't you also have a name that's like short, like Kudo or Kubo? uh, this is weird. Okay, yeah, there's from Swarm City. They got their powers from this like the whole starting to break. Um, and yeah, so Quinma estimates 3 weeks. Um, he doesn't know. Yeah, yeah, not. It's a bit too optimistic, Quinma, but yeah. Yeah. Class B demons will be able to enter the human world. I like how yeah, Hiei was like, hey, what rank am I? How powerful am I? Uh oh yeah. Um and yeah, you're mid rank class B. The younger Toguro is upper class B, so not quite Toguro level. He was only class D when he fought Yusuke. That's crazy. That's crazy how much progress he's made. Which I don't really. I'll be honest. It doesn't feel like he's gotten that much stronger. But I mean, he definitely has. Um, I just don't feel it. I always envision Hide as someone who's like very strong, you know. But I guess as Yusuke advances, it can't really have Hiei be that far back, or else he'll lose his aura or whatever. So he's always getting stronger, I guess. Uh, so he is in Sark is interesting because he kind of like screws off because he's like, I don't care about this. Um, I would like you know, a portal to the human or between the demon world and human world, but I won't get in your way. So because I'm a Sundari or whatever. So good luck, whatever. And yeah, as Quenema says, if the hole is fully dilated, no force universe will be able to close it. So you have to stop this. And damn, it's a mess in the city. What do they call it? Swarm City, yes. Very normal name. Yeah, they found the center of the hole is like this weird empty field. It's actually underground. Yes, to be followed. Who was the mastermind? Okay, we have the scene with this guy who can predict the future. So he's like, okay, how we deal with this guy? Um, he kind of like test it. This guy test it. By making sure like, okay, if I try to do my strategy of stepping on shadow, if he can read minds, he will know not to have his shadow be able to be stepped on by me. He does it. He can read minds. Uh, ability, and he just goes like, uh, I'll make a straight attack and then get you with a straight. Like, is he bluffing? What's his deal? It's like, oh yeah, he's an idiot. He means what he says, and he follows through like so fast. He's just that guy, which you know is understandable since he is read a Dark Tournament or off the Dark Tournament arc. So Yusuke is very powerful, and I think it's interesting how Togashi has made things still like seeming like a threat while still not like totally upping the power scale levels. I mean, I don't know. I'm not sure if power scalers typically will say that Shisui is stronger than younger Toguro. I would assume so or something, but it's not like we're not at immediate upping of stakes or upping of like power scaling um, yet. We're doing all the weird hack stuff, and also in the Doctor Arc, there's like civilians being involved, so Yusuke can't like act always. But yeah, This guy can like hear everyone with a 30. That's a crazy range, and can't like turn it off. That's crazy. How is he not insane? Like Mao from Code Geass. That's crazy. And then he hears Shisui or Sensui or Shinobu, whatever. Um, he's like the edgiest lord, and like whoa, bam. Which it seems like mind bolt or whatever, but it's not, and it looks like a bigger wound than it actually is. It just bandage is fine. Um, yeah, but interesting. So we get the names of the members: Dark Angel, Gatekeeper, Sniper, Gourmet, Game Master, Doctor, and Seaman. Uh, yeah, and this guy just doesn't want to get involved more. That's fine. He served a good purpose. Yeah. Yep, it's everyone there. Gatekeeper eats key. Um, wait, how do they know his name? Oh, whatever, it's fine. It's Dark Angel Sensui. Yes. Genkai noticed that it was a sniper. Um, yeah, it was a racer. So it looks. I don't think it got confirmation, but it does look like the sniper guy can just like fire, make any object into like a bullet. I think it reminds me of Haman, from JoJo's. I think they could do that, in JoJo's, right? Yeah, that was a good sniper. I think it has 120/20 vision. That's crazy. Yep. Kaname Hagiri, sniper. So I don't remember too much of the rest. I mean, I know they have this fight in a cave with Seaman. I know he becomes like a demon or something at the end, near the end. And I think this guy sniper fights EA, right? And yeah, but now we're in the doctor. We're in doctor. There's weird bugs invading this hospital. And the nurses can't see it. No one else can see it. And then to find the doctor. But like, who's the doctor? You know, that there's a code name from the guys in this group. But it's this guy who was like he's already become a doctor, or he's already part of the hospital. Um, and yeah, this is this fucking guy, Minoru Kamiya. Radius of 100 meters affects people within his territory with a virus from aura or Nen. That's right, it's been Nen this whole time. You thought Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho had different power systems? They're all Nen. Whoa, whoa. Epic reveal. I honestly didn't know that because when I watched the actual anime, I watched it dubbed like most people in the West. Um, so when they were saying aura and stuff, I didn't hear Nen. And I haven't gotten that far into my Japanese learning. But damn, yeah, the actual system is quite similar. The power system is quite similar to Hunter x Hunter's. It's just not as refined, you know. It's more like loosey goosey or loosey goosey, but anything goes sort of. Um, it's not like all one power system. Like demons have their thing, humans have a slightly different thing. Like there's also these guys, you know, like these territory guys. I forgot what they're called. But yeah, we have this doctor. Um, Kito's trying to send a message to him that the doctor is Kamiya, and he writes it with blood. Good job, good job, Kito. Um, and Yusuke fights the doctor. I remember this being really good in the anime. I remember there's like a very, I think you go on Sakago Buru, you can find like a good like Sakura stuff with this fight. And the manga's just it's all right. He actually stand up to Yusuke for a bit. Um, like reattach his arms. Kind of like a Mad Doctor type character. Um, yeah, he kind of like uses some of his medical stuff to enhance his body, which is why is able to go against Yusuke. Uh, and yeah, Yusuke kind of struggles a bit with like bringing himself to kill him. Which I think he is well, kind of killed Deguro, right? This is different. He's a human, but like sort of, I guess. Nice job there. Yana uses ability there. That's good. Your life ends now. So he has resolved himself to kill, but it would like weigh on him. Yeah, he did. You know, his dad had no choice. But Genkai saves him, so he doesn't have to weigh on him, which I feel like it's kind of cop out. Um, but I guess this part of the arc isn't really that interest. That I don't know. It didn't feel like they were going the whole way. Takashi was going the whole way with that subplot. Um, so I guess avoiding it entirely isn't that bad of a move. There's more interesting stuff that goes on here. Um, yeah, this guy is just evil. He just hates humans and himself. He hates himself because he's a human too. Um, and yeah, and why is it like that? Oh yeah. It went from 3 weeks to 2 weeks, and then to 1 week. uh, it keeps going down, man. But yeah, it's a sphere, and it was lower, and it's in a cave, so they get to go. But no, Kuwabara has to go to a concert. Megalica. Uh-huh. Uh, ducking out for a concert. Yeah. He's Kuwabara has to do this, but uh, I he's very cool for this. Like uh, if I miss, I've been looking forward to this for a whole year. If I miss it, my life won't be worth living. Oh my god, that's nice. Um, but yeah, his aura has been out since the Dark Tournament. But he still has the power. Just so interested in him, which is why Yusuke was like, "Oh man, now that I know this, well, what the hell was I doing?" But yeah, Kuwabara was confronted by the Sea Man. Femboy, yeah, femboy, definitely femboy vibes. Yusuke is playing Pachinko, nice. Goshimitari, yes, definitely guy, femboy. Okay. So yeah, he can use like his blood to make creatures, and more blood, the bigger they are. Um, but they're also like water, so you can't. Regular physical attacks aren't like gonna work. You need special attacks. Oh my god. His aura is on the fritz, so he can't really fight back much. Um, yeah, you get Kai's like, hey, he's defenseless. You gotta get to him. He does that. Good job. Kuwabara. Oh man, this is such a cool shot of him. Uh, nice. And yeah, his attack with one of his biggest man. Um, if he it's like drowning. Totally interesting one. Um, then whoa, he awakens his power. Like he attacks. Um, okay. He awakens his power. Um, and yeah, tears through the dimension of the territory. And so yeah, Kuwabara is the one they were looking for. He can transcend split dimensions apparently. I don't know if this was foreshadowed in any single way, but I don't know. I guess it's a cool way to keep Kuwabara relevant. But I forget how much. From what I remember of the the King's arc. Kuwabara gets left behind in power scaling between Yusuke, Kurama, and Hiei. So yeah, we'll see how it goes there. Um, yeah, he saves Seaman, which is interesting. You get some more information out of him. Yeah, this guy was like, you saw the video with Black Chapter Black. It's Chapter Black. Why did they call it Black Chapter? Uh, I know why, but it just feels so weird to see it called Black Chapter. But yeah, it's a video that's like the ultimate black pill. Like the numerous atrocities, like any like genocide. I think about it's like thousands of hours. Was that right? Yeah, thousands of hours of all the atrocities. Anything you think of, I guess, is on there. There's probably a lot of Holocaust stuff. Okay, uh, does it only contain stuff that we can see on video, or is stuff that like was never filmed, officially filmed, is on it? Because that would be more impressive. Because I've never been that impressed with the concept of Chapter Black. Um, the film itself, this cassette tape. Not maybe if it was like 4K, it'd be more convincing. But VHS quality, I don't know if that cuts it. But really, it's like, oh, you didn't know humans could do weird things, or no, not weird things, bad things. Did you not know about the Holocaust? Did you not know about Japanese Empire or uh, any of the horrendous crimes of history? Did you not know that? Um, yeah, yeah, like you didn't know that? uh, yeah, um, yeah, scream for help. That's what Gobar said. Yeah, it is right. Seaman is just like I think like most of them are like just kind of got blackpilled by humanity a bit too much, you know. But yeah, it does sound or is it most people don't last 5 minutes? I mean, I believe that. I don't want to look at that, but like, did you not internalize that humans can do bad stuff? I don't know. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Quenma knows more about um things laying on. That's cool. Yeah, since Sensui was an underworld detective. He didn't say the first one, so I guess there's been other ones before, so that's interesting. Yeah, strong sense of justice. When he vanished, so did the video. He was his predecessor. Now it's side once to, I give you time colon to find my replacement. Now we'll decide once for all if human age there's life or extinction. Interesting. But yeah, he was hated demons. And then when a job like this, but on a smaller scale with a hole to the demon world, um, he saw like this, just like the worst kind of torture dungeon you can imagine. And that really got to him. Which that I find much more convincing than Chapter Black. So just like a video, probably a low res video if it's on a VHS, but I don't know, it's thousands of hours on a VHS, so it's probably higher def than I'm giving it credit for. Um, but yeah, I mean, I see why this would get to him. I haven't been exposed to that, so I can't really say, oh, I'd power through it, you know. Yeah, this might have been made too small, you know. Kind of like any evil go unpunished, but now he's become the other evil. Yeah, I like how Lisa says that's the problem with guys like that. They flit from one extreme to. Didn't you mean flip? Flit? Whatever. That's why my current detective is delinquent, right? Loser moral. Yeah. Uh, then they since Shui snipers at it again. After Matari, no, protects him. Yeah, there's a listening device on the Seaman. So cause it's more like a pawn to Sensui than anything. But yeah, Kura's the ability to and we can't find out. So if it winds up in Shitsu Cluster, it's all over for Mane. So we have to go after Kuwabara. He has the Dimensional Sword. You need him. And there's our recap of where everyone's at. Yanagisawa and Kaito are just at school. uh, that's great. Uh, Kamiya's in jail. Game Master and Gourmet are still unknown. But yeah, now the portal will be finished in 2 more days. Great. It just keeps getting pushed up again. Next volume will be a minute. Um, but yeah, essentially you can fire Aura Blast like him. It's like, yeah, how to, like, it knows what's going to happen. But yeah. Now we get our first real taste of a fight between Yusuke and Sensui. And yeah, despite all of his efforts, Yusuke is kind of on the back foot here. Um, and yeah, he's has lightning kickboxing, which is a very looks like advanced form of martial arts. I don't know if it's real, but yeah, he also has some of his aura to create aura lightning kickboxing. And then bam, big flash up, which is a signal for Gourmet and Game Master to go on ahead, and that's the end. I mean, this episode and things really coming to a head. If volume starts, oh, we have 3 weeks. It might be a bit of a slower, more methodical type thing, kind of like the beginning stages of the Zeron car arc. Now it's like 2 days. Like, we have to hurry up. Um, but yeah, looking forward to the next volume. And until then, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.